Hey y'all, welcome to the Hughescast. This is episode 15 called The Marks That Remain. I am the owner of a large wooden cutting board, a stress purchase from early in the pandemic. It's 18 by 30 inches wide and nearly 2 inches thick. I had wanted such a thing for years and finally found one for $50 at a restaurant supply house, delivered safely to my door via UPS. At the time, we had a 7-year-old boy living with us, one of 6 foster children who would stay in our house over this 2-year period. The boy lived with us for almost a year, leaving to be reunited with his family just 2 days before my dad's death from COVID. We hadn't expected the boy to leave us when he did, but the whims of the foster system can be cruel and capricious, and the needs of foster parents are often a distant consideration, when they are considered at all. The boy and I would cook dinner together every night, and he had a special knife that we had bought him to use to chop vegetables. He was a little fella, and so he stood on a chair, and together we would prep and cook. And one day, when he was alone, he took a Sharpie and made a small mark on the cutting board. I have no idea why. I doubt he knew, honestly. It was a small carrot-looking mark, easy to miss if you didn't know it was there. Sometimes mischievous boys just want to mark something up. A sort of way for them to know they exist, and to make sure you know it too. The boy left his marks everywhere. There were wiffle balls in the flower beds, and he was always leaving his baseball glove in the yard. And his bicycle would get left out, and his dirty clothes would somehow often end up under his bed instead of in the hamper. And even though he has been gone now for years, evidence of his having been there still shows up sometimes. The last time I cut the grass, I found a rubber ball hiding under a shrub where he had lost it. Since October of 2020, his baseball glove has sat at the base of the hackberry tree in the backyard. When he had to leave us abruptly, he couldn't find it. I found it there a few days after he was gone, and I haven't had the heart yet to move it. We miss him a lot, even now. His name comes up every so often. Remember when we ate there with the boy? Remember when the boy planted that flower? Remember when the boy said such and so? Like Sharpie marks on our brain, the stories remain in our head and in our heart. The other day I was preparing supper, standing at the big cutting board, cutting up potatoes for supper. And while I was doing it, I moved the pile of peelings just a bit and saw that small carrot mark, made mischievously with a Sharpie all those years ago. Sitting there, gently faded, but still there, still present, still a real reminder of the love that had been there. One day, I will have to sand down the cutting board. This will erase the mark. It's just part of the maintenance of such a thing. And one day I'll pick up the last wiffle ball from the yard, and one day I will finally pick up that faded, decrepit baseball glove that still, 6 years later, sits under the hackberry tree, waiting for him to come back and pick it up. And when those things happen, the only marks of his existence that are left behind will be those in our head and in our hearts. I'm Hugh Hollowell, and I've been your host today. To find out more about what I do, please visit hughhollowell.org. While you're there, drop me a line to let me know what you're up to or what you hope for. Y'all take care of each other, okay?